Bob Gibson was born in 1935 in Omaha, Nebraska. He had to be raised by a single mom and was very much mentored by his oldest brother, Josh. Josh was heavily involved in local sports teams and sports programs, and Bob Gibson looked up to his brother Josh and learned a lot about basketball and baseball from his older brother. Gibson's first love was actually basketball. He was an outstanding high school basketball player. And he signed to play at Creighton University, became the first African American in Creighton's basketball program. He averaged over 20 points a game and was an outstanding player there. But he didn't get any NBA offers. He did get the chance to play with the Harlem Globetrotters for about 4 months. And after that, he did sign with the St. Louis Cardinals. Had the misfortune of playing first for Solly Hemus, who basically was a racist. Hemus had trouble learning Gibson's name. He often called him Bridges after another black Cardinal pitcher named Marshall Bridges. But then Solly Hemus was let go, and Johnny King became the manager of the St. Louis Cardinals, and Gibson flourished under Johnny King. Starting in about 1962 is when his career took off. We know what he did in the major leagues. He was a 1968 NL MVP and Cy Young Award winner. He won the Cy Young also in 1970. 5 20-game winning seasons, 9 200 strikeout seasons, World Series MVPs in 64 and 67. He lost his first World Series game and lost his last, but won 7 in a row between those two games. Selected to the National League All-Star team 9 times. The thing I liked about Bob Gibson the most was listening to him on the radios and how fast he worked. I looked at the times of his games in 1967 and 68, and many of them were below 2 hours. The average was about 2 hours and 5 minutes. He had 2 games where he pitched in an hour and 40 minutes. So that's something that fielders appreciate, keeps them on their toes, and that just added to his coming right at you reputation. He was a fierce competitor, one of the fiercest of the 1960s. Fast fastball, hard slider, and he was all business on the mound. He was all business off the mound as well. Hello again, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another game of Apba Baseball Classics. This is Apba Brian bringing to you the 1969 Atlanta Braves and the 1967 St. Louis Cardinals. This is the 13th game of the 16-game season. The Braves are 7-5. Cardinals are 6-6. This game features the top of the rotations, Phil Niekro and Bob Gibson. Niekro had over 260 wins. Gibson had about 251. Niekro is a 3.2 lifetime ERA, and Gibson about a 2.9 earned run average. Two highly successful 1960s pitchers. Gibson has completed his warm-up tosses. We're ready to begin. Let's play ball. Felix the Cat Mian steps in the box for Atlanta. Here's the first pitch. 65 is a ground ball to first base, unassisted. Jan is retired. Here is Tony Gonzalez. 61 is a ground ball to shortstop. Del Maxwell scoops it up, throws across the diamond. There are 2 away. And now here is Henry Aaron. 1-4, fly ball to left field. Lou Brock's got it measured. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the first. 0-0 with the Cardinals coming to bat. All right, it's a sad thing that Lou Brock passed away here recently in September. And then a month later, his teammate Bob Gibson passed away, I believe on October 4th. Lou Brock steps into the box. Here's the pitch to Brock. 64 is a swing and miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Here's Curt Flood. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Tony Gonzalez, former Philadelphia Philly, is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's the National League MVP for 67. It's Orlando Cepeda's turn to bat. And by the way, Cepeda plays for the Braves and for the Reds in a coin flip before the game, won by the Cardinals. I said Reds, but won by the Cardinals. And so he will be playing for the Cardinals. They have a home rule that the person can't play on the same team for both teams in the same game. There's a pitch to Cepeda. 56 is a 34. That's a Y, and Phil Niekro, the knuckleballer, has a Y strikeout modifier. Cepeda goes down looking. 3 up and 3 down for the Cardinals. We go to the top of the second. Atlanta nothing, and St. Louis nothing. Dangerous Rico Carty will lead off the top of the second inning for the Atlanta Braves. He hit .342 in 1969 with 16 home runs. Here's the pitch from Bob Gibson to Rico Carty, 22. It's going to be the first hit of the game. A single to right field for Rico Carty. We're using basic Apba. St. Louis is fielding column 1. Atlanta is fielding column 2. And we're going to play it safe with all slow runners unless we say otherwise. And Rico Carty is slow. Mike Lum steps into the box. There's the pitch to Mike Lum. 1-4 is a fly ball to the left. 1 away. That brings up Clete Boyer. Found Atlanta Fulton County Stadium as a better hitting environment than Yankee Stadium for him, as being a right-hander. 53 is a 19, fielding column 1. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Taken by Mike Shannon, throws him out at first. Carty goes to second. There's 2 outs. Shortstop Sonny Jackson. 41 is a 28. That's going to be a roller on the left side. Fielded by Maxwell. Throw to first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Tim McCarver will lead off the last of the second for the Cardinals. 1-6 is a 28. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Sonny Jackson throws to first. 1 away. Here's Roger Maris. 1-3 is a walk. Patient hitter takes first. Free pass. Average speed. Here's Julian Javier. 12 is a double play ground ball to second base. 4-6-3. That'll end the inning. We go to the top of the third. No score. All right, the third will bring Bob Didier, Phil Niekro, and then the top of the order. Here's the pitch to Bob Didier. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for the Braves catcher. And on the hit column, 21, it's going to be a leadoff double for Bob Didier. Slow runner. At second, here is the pitcher, Phil Niekro. We'll try to butt him over to third. 34 is a 31. And that's a sacrifice picked up by Shannon. Throws to Javier, covering first. Didier goes to third. There's 1 away. Top of the order, and Felix the Cat Mian. He will try to hit the ball in the air. Gibson will try to strike him out. Here's the pitch to Felix the Cat Mian. 21 is a 30. Shallow fly out to left field. And he will be out. A fast runner would score, but Didier slow. 2 outs. Tony Gonzalez will take a base hit or a wild pitch, pass ball. There's a pitch to Tony Gonzalez. 51 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a single through the shortstop area. Scoring Didier, and the Braves are on the board with the RBI single by Tony Gonzalez. Not the last Tony Gonzalez to play ball in Atlanta. All right, here is Henry Aaron. 62 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Braves are on the board. Go to the bottom of the third. Atlanta 1, St. Louis nothing. Bottom of the Cardinal order. Phil Niekro has faced the minimum through the first 2 innings. Mike Shannon, Del Maxwell, and then Bob Gibson. Here's a pitch to Shannon. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Fast runner at first. Here's the shortstop, Del Maxwell. .23, Maxwell is bunting, and the runner goes to second. 3 to second baseman. 3 to 4 is the scoring. So successful sacrifice bunt for Maxwell sends Shannon to second. Here is Bob Gibson. 36 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Lou Brock. And of course, his trade with the Cubs that brought Brock to St. Louis in 1964 really is the trade that got them over the hump and established their core players. Here's a pitch to, so dropped the dice off the table. Now the pitch to Brock. That's a fly out to center field. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Braves. In other games around the National League, after 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers lead the Pirates 1-0. The 61 Reds lead the 69 Mets 1-0. And the 62 Giants hold a 2-1 advantage over the 69 Chicago Cubs. In our game, it's 1-0 Atlanta. Here is Rico Carty stepping into the box against Bob Gibson. 6-5 is a pop-up behind home plate, caught by the catcher Rico Carty, or Tim McCarver. I'm going to alternate that 35 result. I'm not going to make the catcher make all those plays. Some Apba books make it a ground out unassisted to first base. I think I've also seen third base. Some I'm not sure about that, but some make it unassisted to first base. Here is Mike Lum. 1 away. 36 is a walk. Second walk surrendered by Bob Gibson. Lum is a fast runner at first. Here's Clete Boyer, who rolled out to third base his first time up. 63 is going to be a double play ground ball to Julian Javier, who flips the Maxwell over to Cepeda. 4-6-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Braves 1, Cardinals nothing. Right next to you, Phil Niekro has not given up a hit. He has walked 2 batters. There's a pitch to Kurt Flood. 1-5 is going to be a base hit. I just jinxed Phil Niekro. Single by Flood. Fast runner, but he did not steal many bases. Here is Orlando Cepeda. Swinging the bat from the right side. Here's a pitch to Cepeda. 32 is a 26. Fielding column 2. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Flood's retired at second by Mion to Jackson. And now Cepeda's runner at first. Average speed, Tim McCarver. 12 is a 25. That's a 4-6-3 double play. And that takes us to the fifth. 1-0 Braves. All right, the light hitting Sonny Jackson leads off for the Braves in the top of the fifth inning. They're up by a penny. Here's the pitch to Sonny Jackson. 23 is a roller back to Bob Gibson. He's got it. Throws to Cepeda at first. 1 away. Here's Clint Didier. Or Bob Didier, excuse me. 44 is a fly out to center field. Kurt Flood makes that play. 2 outs, and now the pitcher Phil Necro. That's a fly out to Flood. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 Atlanta. Roger Maris will lead off for St. Louis. And that's a base on balls. That's the second time he's walked. Maris at first, no outs. And Julian Javier, 281 hitter in 67. Fly out to left field. Handled by Rico Cardi. Here's Mike Shannon's got a little power. 12 homers and 482 at-bats. 1-2 is going to be another double play. 4-6-3 double play. That is the third double play the Cardinals have rolled into. After 5, we go the Braves 1 and Cardinals 0. Top of the order for Atlanta, Felix Neon, 61, is a ground ball to Del Maxwell at short. The throw to first, 1 away. Braves have 1-1 and 3 hits in this game. Here's the pitch to Tony Gonzalez. 31 is going to be a single for Gonzalez. He is 2 for 3. Fast runner, Henry Aaron. 32 is a 26. Fielder's choice, ground out to second base. Now Aaron's at first, fast. Rico Cardi. 6-6 roll, there's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. Hank Aaron scores, Rico Cardi scores, 2-run home run for Cardi. And the Braves extend the lead to 3-0. Mike Lum. I would not want to be Mike Lum right now. This might be an HBP here. Here's a pitch to Lum. 32. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. 4-3. That ends the inning, but the Braves scored twice in the 6th to take a 3-0 lead. Del Maxwell steps into the box for St. Louis. They're now down by 3. 42 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Bob Gibson. 23 is a error on the center fielder, Tony Gonzalez. The Gibson's at first. He's fast. Not rated fast. Take that back. Rated average speed. Blue block. Fly out to right field. Here's Kurt Flood. 335 hitter in 67. 1-1 roll for Flood. That's a hit column roll. And that could get Gibson home. Let's see what it is. 65 is an 8. It's a single. Runner goes to third. So the Cardinals don't score on that hit column roll. That's 2 outs, first and third. Here is Orlando Cepeda. Does represent the potential tying run. That's a leaner. We roll the leaners. 43 though is a ground ball to the pitcher. Necro throws the first. Cepeda is retired, and so are the Cardinals. We go to the 7th, 3-0 Atlanta. All right, on the History Maker out-of-town scoreboard, we have the Pirates and Dodgers tied 2-2 after 6. The Mets lead 2-1 over the Reds after 6. And San Francisco trails the 69 Cubs 4-3. All right, as we go to the 7th, this is the point of fatigue inning for our pitchers. Gibson, if he gives up 3 bad things, his letter grade will go down by 1 level. 1967 is the year that Gibson was hit by a line drive off the leg against Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente, and it cracked his leg. Pitched to 3 more batters before he left the game with a broken leg, but that caused him to miss some time in 67. Consequently, you only won 13 games in 1967. Here's a pitch to Clete Boyer. 34 is a fly ball to center field. 1 away. Sonny Jackson. That's a single for Sonny Jackson. He says, "Don't call me a light-hitting shortstop." Fast runner. Here is Didier, the catcher. 21 is a fly out to the left fielder, Lou Brock. 2 outs, and now the pitcher, Phil Necro. And 43 is a ground ball back to Gibson. It had a Y, but Gibson's strikeout modifier is X, so it's a throw out at first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Atlanta 3 and St. Louis Cardinals nothing. There's a pitch to Tim McCarver. 36 is a pop-up or a Y. He's got the Y, so it's a strikeout looking. Carver goes back to the dugout, a strikeout victim. Roger Maris. 44 is a 8 against an A pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Sonny Jackson. 2 away. Julian Javier. 51 is a 8. No, it's a 9. It's also a ground out to Sonny Jackson. 3 outs. Go to the top of the 8th. Braves 3, Cardinals nothing. Felix Cat steps in the box for Atlanta. 1-4 is a fly ball to the left. Now Tony Gonzalez is next. That's a ground ball to first, unassisted. 2 outs. Henry Aaron. And that's a 21. Fly out to Lou Brock and left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Cardinals only have 6 out left to make out 3 runs. Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. All right, we're at the bottom of the Cardinal order. Shannon, Maxwell, and possibly a pitch hitter for Gibson as the Cards are down by 3. 1-6 is a 28. Ground out to Sonny Jackson. Del Maxwell. 61 is a ground out to third. Clete Boyer makes the play, and Gibson's going to go ahead and hit. There's nobody on base. 1-6 is a 28. That's a roller to shortstop, 6-3. We go to the 9th. Atlanta 3 and St. Louis 0. All the games around the National Leagues are finals. The Pittsburgh Pirates topped the 65 Dodgers in 12 innings, 4-3. New York Mets held off the 61 Cincinnati Reds 3-2. They led 3-1 going into the bottom of the ninth, and the Reds scored 1 in the ninth, but it wasn't enough. And the 62 San Francisco Giants fell to the 69 Chicago Cubs 5-4. Well, after starting the 1960s National League play at 1-4, the Braves have won 7 of the last 8 games to move the record to 8-5, and they are just a game behind the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are 9-4. Today he scored 3 runs on 6 hits and committed 2 errors. One by Phil Niekro, who, by the way, was a good fielding pitcher. He did have a 2-base error in the 9th inning. Niekro won, I think, 4 or 5 Gold Gloves in his career. St. Louis had no runs on 2 hits, and they committed no errors. Rico Cardi hit the only home run of the game. It was a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. Cardi went 2 for 4. But today's most valuable player of today's game is Phil Niekro. Phil Niekro went 9 innings, gave up only 2 hits, struck out 4, and walked 4 to be the winning pitcher. Bob Gibson also went 9. He was the losing pitcher after surrendering 3 runs. Phil Niekro won the most games of any Major League pitcher after age 40. He's over 300 wins and a member of the Hall of Fame. He was, 1967, he had the lowest ERA in the National League. He started out as a reliever in 67, but then started starting games. But he worked to a 1.87 earned run average. And by 67, he was at the top of the starting staff of the Atlanta Braves, winning 23 games with about 2.5 earned run average. Today's MVP is Phil Niekro. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and the like button as well. Thanks for watching. Good day, and God bless.